thank you all for coming out today. This really means a lot, obviously, to Nancy, my grandmother, and to us all as a family. We're very happy to have you all here today. Thank you also to the staff here who's been very helpful and accommodating for all of this. So a big round of applause for them. Thank you. Of course, we're here to celebrate her 80th birthday, and man, what a milestone 80 years is. Especially when you think back of the last 80 years, everything that's happened. From starting on day one, March 26, 1938, when your eyes opened for the very first time. And who would have thought then everything that those eyes would have seen in the years that would follow? Your teenage years in the 50s, you saw huge achievements in technology. Social living. We saw the discovery of the DNA molecule in the 50s. We saw Disneyland open for the very first time. The first color TV, which I'm just now discovering you were the very first person to have on your block, so that's a milestone in itself. But everything changed. 1957, that March 26th, when you celebrated your 22nd birthday, but it also marked an even more important milestone. It was her first birthday married to what would be her lifelong husband, Ken. Our beloved grandfather, rest in peace. It was a big milestone in that sense. It was her very first birthday as a wife, in that regard. 1960, 3 years later, she celebrated her birthday once again with Ken and with the third person in attendance, her firstborn daughter, Karen, who had been born just a few months prior. And at that point, taking on a new role in the family of mother. One of many hats she'd be wearing throughout the rest of her years, and as she continues to wear more, they continue to grow and grow. 1969, she saw at the age of 31 a human being obviously step foot on the moon for the very first time, right? Another huge, in terms of historical things that you witnessed, that's another big one. In 1978, on her 40th birthday, was another birthday that marked a milestone with a new title of grandmother, with Karen having her daughter Kelly being born just a few months prior in July. In 1989, at the age of 51, her eyes witnessed the fall of the Berlin Wall, which was another tremendous moment in history. So again, adding to the list of things that you've seen. In 2004, at the age of 66, she celebrated another birthday, but this time putting on another hat, with Kelly giving birth to her firstborn son, Isan, now being a great-grandmother. A third hat that we wear. So these are all fantastic, spectacular things that have happened and witnessed. But the reality is, there have been low points too. There have been many things you've witnessed that have been troublesome times, particularly things that have befallen our family. We've all been through, every single member of our family's had very challenging moments that you've been there for all of us, through thick and through thin. One quality about you that I find most admirable is that no matter how challenging of a situation any of us may be faced, we can always look to you knowing that we can see your face with a smile on yours. And you exude positivity and lovingness, and it's totally infectious in the best of ways. I just broke the Maury Portage microphone. On behalf of everybody in this room, though, we're truly blessed and privileged to have been a part of the 80-year history that you've built so far. And we're all so thrilled to share in 80 years that will hopefully follow from this point forward. So happy birthday, Mama. We're all so thrilled to have you here. We love you to death. Thank you so much.